Hello, happy Easter. Hope it's a fun, enjoyable one and a safe one for you and all your families. Some updates. We've had an incredible effort by those people out there at the Acton dig site last week. We have a community with a huge heart and determination, and we are within striking distance of the time frame of the 1970s in that well site that we've been digging. It's down around 30 feet. We're digging this well on the basis of information from a farmer, a local farmer, has lived in the area all his life. In the mid-70s, around that 1973 time, when the girls were abducted, he saw on a number of occasions Stan Hart over at that well with his car. The well didn't belong to him, it wasn't his property, and this farmer knew from a very young age to stay well clear of Stan Hart. His father told him when he remarked about Stan out at the well that he didn't see anything, forget about it. He didn't want to get involved in Stan Hart or be involved in any of his business. We're digging there. We've got down to around about that 1980 mark, 30 feet down. We need to go further. It's a big job, and we're very, very grateful of the people. It's a community doing it out of the goodness of their heart, in-kind donations, all helping that. Now, police have made it very clear that they're not interested in the lead that we have. In fact, they told us to backfill the well. We're not doing that. To be honest, that means the hobbles are off for us. We can be more open and transparent with the information we are uncovering and having brought to us, as it can no longer be said that we are interfering with a police investigation. That said, anytime we do find more items of interest, so when we get the barrels thoroughly checked, we have them in our possession and looking for a forensic pathologist to check the barrels completely. We've checked samples in the past, but we have not gone through and sieved through those barrels to look for the finer points of that. So it's a bit of still a needle in a haystack when we're putting samples through, and these samples were put through 16 years ago. And they've been sent off, and they have shown evidence of blood and acid and the like. So we want to get the whole barrels checked. So when we do that, we will tell them the findings, or tell police the findings, take them to the findings. So until then, though, we're going to do our own thing. Hopefully the police are following the better leads they must have in order to dismiss Stan Hart as the main person or the person responsible for the Adelaide Oval crime. And hopefully they're going to soon make an announcement, because they have said that Stan, what isn't of interest, we don't agree with that. I'm going to be up in Yatna next week, briefly. Like most of those people involved in our crew, I have lots of other paid work to do so that I can afford to continue to stay on this investigation. It all costs, and those costs largely come out of our own pockets. I have to acknowledge the in-kind and also generous monetary donations to pay for our search and investigation so far. Around $5,000 in paid expenses, and many more dollars worth of volunteer time and resources have gone into what we've been doing over the past month or so. We have pushed along the GoFundMe again, and I appreciate the donations that have been made to do that, or made to that fund. You're all part of this. No matter the size of your donation and the depth of your encouragement, you are a part of this. I'm going to flick the GoFundMe link again at the bottom of this video in the comments. So if you do feel like supporting that, go for it. Any little bit helps. And lastly, I think I lit a bit of a fire earlier this week when I mentioned Stansbury on York Peninsula being next on our list of search sites. We've had lots of comments and lots of feedback there.